Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. This is Brian B Result 805 coming to you with an amazing review right now and a kind of a look right before I throw it on eBay. So here I have the only, if I'm correct, the only 3 blitzwing figures sold. If there's other ones, I'd love to know. But as of now, they're animated. We have Robot Heroes and we have G1. Alright, and just so let me introduce to you Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, Blitzwing. So let's get these guys out of the way. If you've been following me or saw an older video, this is an idea I had. Someone commented and said, how would you do blitzwing? And so I gave them this idea that, take off the weapons, that I would use Brawl as one of them, as one possibility. And so as I had Brawl, an extra Brawl, I was like, let's try it out. So here he is, Visible Hedge Syndrome, but because of transformation, you can't help it, and it's yellow. So, but if you put it up against his G1 self, it works really well. I did a lot of silver on him and some gray right here instead of some gray here. So there's a lot more silver than gray. But everything on top of him is purple, just like his G1, except for the gray marks, but they have the silver to replace it. And he's like a cybertronian cat. Alright, cool. And so then the best way to go next is turn him into robot mode, which I'm going to use as this. Actually, let's do this way too. So, real fast, transformation. I don't have his weapons with me, the G1s, so. And he doesn't stand very well. He kind of was. He probably would have fell down. Alright, here he is. Animated only works very well in comparison when it's with some of the other customs I'm doing. So I will wait to use that on him. Okay, and let's first do weapons. We have Brawls, two-toned purple gun, and a sword from Vortex. He had a purple and a purple sword and gun. So, alright. Let's see if we get this. Alright, so transformation is regular. So this is kind of in hand mode. And if you noticed, right there, he doesn't have a connector point. So if you do end up picking him up from me, you cannot make him a part of a combiner. Same transformation as Brawl when it goes to robot mode. Being that it was painted the way it was, when you do rotate his arms and legs, the pieces here that connect here will may or may not flake off. It's just due to for the customization. So it's just okay. Then I'm gonna rotate and rotate and pull back. Okay, I'm gonna get his hand out. He's got nails or a small hand or fingers. That helps a lot. Come on. And we leave him down like this. We take the head up here. And here we have being on his brawl. He doesn't stand very well anyway, so these guys go very well together. So one of the main things I want to do when it came to making a blitzwing, this is my second blitzwing I've made. I've tried to make 2 attempts and never quite got there. Alright, so I want to make his chest piece look like this chest piece. So I have the silver and red. We have the yellow. And I highlighted a lot of vents and his legs. So I kind of went with here. There's the legs. Silver, silver. Then arms, silver, and silver. And I know that this is purple. That's purple. But in the cartoon, it was a silver mouthpiece. So that is the only reason why I went that way. And right here on the ball joints, that's where the paint was. And the more you rotate it, the more it pushes it off. But I kept the original purple on there. So it looks alright. And, oh yeah, so I wanted to make sure that he kind of had wings, but maybe didn't have them out. So to give him the same look, I kept him transforming like this, and in the back, you see purple in the back. And that is his wings and his arm. But, so it almost looks like his wing is maybe folded down. That would be the only way I could have done it. I could have done it with this arm on this way and stuck up, but transformation into a tank wasn't very clean, so I went this way. So we turn him back in the back. And so that's pretty clean. I mean, pretty close to G1. Ooh, that's cool. That could have been painted gray. And then it has this gray one thing. Something to think about. So yeah, so he has a double barrel and a one. Hold on, let me fix the camera. It's not being very... Okay. Sideways. So he has more posability than him, obviously. So I think that he came out pretty well. And the robot mode is pretty cool. Let's see him in with his weapons. And this guy will be on eBay. I know people like Blitzwing, same as Galvatron, so. So yeah, you get holds of weapons. In tank mode, I don't. Oh no, never mind. Tank mode's coming up. But yeah, all right. Here is where, when you transform into tank mode, he is more like his animated self than his G1, and I'll explain when it comes to. Let me quickly change the G1 back to a tank. Oh yeah. So we got G1 tank. Yep, and he is versatile, people. If he falls, he gets back up. And when he falls down again, he gets annoying. Oh, cool. Spread the legs out a little longer. He gets it. Okay, so we have tank mode. Alright, transform to a tank. It's just like Brawl. So, if you have a Brawl figure, then you're already there. Flip the hands in. Gotta push the arms all the way to the front. Connect. Same thing here. Because it's painted, it's a little bit more stiff. So don't be afraid. Oh yeah, also push the header. And it's stiff when you push these in, so I'm trying to remember. Okay, you push the feet in, rotate, and fold in his hollow legs. Which, if he did become a combiner, you know, I might be able to see him as a hand, possibly a foot, but a foot would be too much like a Brawl to me. Okay, we'll peg him in. As best that we can. Okay, we'll close down the back. Although, I don't know if we really need the back for any of his modes. Which is sad. And pop down his tank. Okay, and so his tank mode, like I said, is more like his animated self, where it's not just his color double barrel like these two. But in order for these to be wings and legs, I just had to do purple all the way over. And that's kind of makes it cool because, I mean, you got the middle point right here. That's all one color. And so, but doing this way, you will see it, like in almost every mode he has his visible head syndrome. But look at his G1 self. There's his head. So, the only way it is this guy, that's his head. But you never know because it's done. So they didn't make it yellow. They made it where to make it un-G1, to make it not yellow, they made it so it was invisible. So that's his hover tank. And if you want to connect all of his weapons, because this could also be a gun, so people say. I think so. It was designed to be. I don't think it is. It just combines right there. Now you can do a, well, it won't stab anybody. a triple gun with a blade that can maybe cut through something that may stop it from going somewhere. Alright, so here is a triple changer, just like a Astro train that I had. But here is his tank mode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my Brawl. Blitzwing is one of my favorite characters, and they don't make enough of him. I know they can. So I like to try and make my own. So here he is. He is gonna be on eBay right after I take this video and upload it. And I will I'm also making another. How's it? And that's the problem with some of these in the joints is right there. Battle damage right there. So I'll fix up that one. But yep, so you'll be on eBay, and I'm making 2 more blitzwings actually. So this is the first one going on eBay, and the other 2, one's almost done, the other one isn't. So this is a better looking one than a couple other ones because of tank aesthetics. So anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you guys later, and please subscribe.